Hey everyone, welcome to Candy Channel, so I can call you a Candies? Okay, so this video is about how to draw a face because I posted some videos in the late 2025 and everyone was asking if I can post a video to show how I draw that, so I decided to make the video for those who's gonna try. I would like to suggest you to try that with me and mention me in your post and show me how you draw that. I'm probably gonna share your post. So let me see how you do that. I'm so excited to see that. So let's go and start, but this is your first course. You're going to take all the classes and let me see how much you improve. I was about 7 years old when I first remember drawing faces. At the time, I genuinely thought it was something everyone could do. When my teacher realized how well I could draw, especially for my age, she told me that it was actually something not everyone could do. But I just thought it was as simple as writing the alphabet. When my parents saw my drawings, they were quite shocked. As I come from a Muslim family, I was told that drawing faces wasn't something I should do, so I stopped. I didn't want to do something that I believed went against my religion, so I left my sketching behind. When I was 14, I saw a girl at my school who could draw incredibly well. Honestly, I felt quite hurt because I felt like I hadn't been given the chance to explore my own ability. So I picked up a pencil and started drawing again. When I tried, I realized I could still draw quite well. Although I had lost a lot of the skills I'd had as a child, I was disappointed, so I decided to practice every day. At the same time, I couldn't help feeling upset that I couldn't get those childhood skills back, even though I was still able to draw. Eventually, I stopped again. Then, towards the end of 2025, I started posting drawing videos, and that's when I decided to properly start drawing again. Some people told me that I shouldn't be drawing because of my religion. And honestly, I already knew that there were religious views about it. For me, though, it was simply a hobby. There were times when I genuinely cried over it. I started learning more about why some Muslims believe drawing faces isn't allowed, and I asked different people about the reasoning behind it. I kept thinking, we're not trying to compete with God or imitate His creation. Whenever I draw something, it's simply because I'm amazed by the beauty of what God has created. Whenever I draw, I also pray and ask God to forgive me if I've done something wrong. I don't draw because I think I can create something equal to what God has created. I draw because I'm amazed by the beauty of His creation. And these aren't even all of the drawings I've made. I've had so many sketchbooks over the years. And here's something that might surprise you. I actually burn my drawings once I finish a sketchbook. Yes, I really do. Even though I pray and ask God for forgiveness and explain that I only drew because I was admiring the beauty of His creation, I still burn the drawings once I've completed the sketchbook. This sketchbook is nearly finished too, so I'll probably do the same with this one. Anyway, if you draw as well, tag me and let me see your hard work. I'd love to see what you've created and I'll repost your work. As everyone probably knows by now, I'm making a drama based on the real history of the Ottoman Empire, and I'm genuinely so excited to share what I've been researching. To make sure everything is as accurate as possible, I've been buying books written many years ago and looking into older historical sources and documents. Modern books don't always give us a completely clear picture of what happened. A lot of the time, historians have different interpretations, and there are still things we simply don't know for certain. Whenever I share something about Ottoman history, people often come into the comments with their own opinions and advice. But honestly, I don't mind. I care more about understanding the actual history than turning it into a fairy tale drama. That's why I've decided to create a book about what we can actually establish from the historical evidence. Of course, we can never know every single detail of what happened hundreds of years ago, but I want to bring together as much reliable information as possible. In the book, I'll be including older documents and sources, the names of their authors, when they were written, and the most up-to-date historical research available. My goal is to make it easier for people to understand where the information actually comes from, rather than simply accepting something because it's been repeated in a drama or on social media. I want the drama to be entertaining, but I also want the history behind it to be taken seriously. I hope you're having a lovely day. Bye-bye.